Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Jackie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, I'm sorry for not having a video last week. I actually filmed one because recently I've been rewatching Game of Thrones from the beginning before the final season comes out in April, and I really didn't know what to film last week, so I filmed myself reacting to the pilot now that this is a rewatch, my third rewatch of the show. And I thought that I was gonna be okay because I didn't include a lot of clips of the show in the video. I figured I was fine. But I think because there was still the audio, it got copyrighted and it got taken down, which sucks because I had an hour of raw footage. It took me so long to edit. It took up so much space on my computer, and now I have nothing to show for it, which really sucks. However, my rewatch did inspire this theory, which I'm going to share with you today, and that is the theory on Beric Dondarrion's last kiss. Now, in the A Song of Ice and Fire book series, Beric Dondarrion has this power known as the last kiss or the kiss of life, which basically means that if he kisses a dead person, he can pass the flame of life from himself to them, reviving them from the dead at the expense of his own life. And in the books, Beric actually uses this, and he has been dead for quite a while. After the Red Wedding, the Brotherhood Without Banners find the body of Catelyn Stark, and Beric wants Thoros to bring her back to life. Thoros says that he cannot because Catelyn has been dead for too long already, so Beric decides that he is going to bring her back to life himself. However, because she has been dead for so long, she does not come back normal, but as a vengeful zombie-like creature who becomes known as Lady Stoneheart. The phrase slashed her throat from ear to ear. When we found her by the river, she was 3 days dead. Harwin begged me to give her the kiss of life, but it had been too long. I would not do it, so Lord Beric put his lips to hers instead. And the flame of life passed from him to her, and she rose. May the Lord of Light help us. She rose. Now, despite the fact that Beric has been dead a long time in the books, he is still alive as of season 7 of the TV show Game of Thrones. Now, at the end of season 7, he was at Eastwatch with Tormund when the wall came down. However, I don't really think that's going to be how Beric dies, because I have to question why the show brought him back and kept him alive for this long if they didn't want to do something with him. It seems kind of pointless to me to bring Beric and Thoros back just to kill Thoros beyond the wall and then kill Beric at Eastwatch very unceremoniously. It doesn't make that much sense to me personally. So my question is, why still have Beric be alive on the TV show if in the books he's been dead for several volumes? Now, obviously, in the books, Beric is dead. He's already used the last kiss on Catelyn, so obviously anything that I say here is going to be TV show only. It's not going to happen in the book series. However, I think possibly the reason that the writers brought Beric back to the show is because they want him to use this last kiss on somebody. I think that could be a really cool nod to the books and also give Beric's character more of a greater purpose in the narrative. I've seen people theorize that they think Beric is going to use the last kiss to bring Jon Snow back to life after Jon Snow is killed for a second time. However, not only does Jon tell Melisandre before the Battle of the Bastards that he doesn't want to be revived if he dies again, I just think that would not be a great storyline because Jon's already died and coming back to life once. Having it happen again would just seem very anticlimactic to me. So I think it has to be someone who has a better connection with Beric if he's going to use the last kiss on someone. I mean, what emotional impact would Beric reviving Jon have on the viewer? I don't think it would be that impactful. Now, Beric, Thoros, and the Brotherhood did spend a lot of time with Arya and Gendry, so maybe Beric could use a last kiss on one of them if they were killed in a battle. I mean, Beric did sell Gendry off to Melisandre, which earned him a spot on Arya's list of people she wants to kill, so if Beric were to sacrifice himself to bring one of them back to life, that would be a good way to make amends for his past actions. However, watching the show, I don't see any indication that this is going to happen. However, There is another character that Beric has a long and turbulent history with, who I think could possibly be the recipient of Beric's last kiss, and that character is Sandor the Hound Clegane. In Season 3, the Hound was taken prisoner by the Brotherhood Without Banners, who then put him on trial for the murder of Arya's friend, the Butcher's Boy, and in the trial by combat against Beric, the Hound won and killed Beric, though obviously Beric was revived by Thoros. Then, when the characters met again in Season 7, we saw Beric and Thoros taking the Hound under their wing. They showed him a vision in the flames, and that shows that their relationship is very different now. And clearly, Beric and Thoros think that there is something that the Hound needs to accomplish in his future.
What do you want?
Look into the flames.
I don't want to look in the damn flames.
You saw me bring him back from the dead after you cut him down. Don't you want to know what gave me the power?
I keep asking and no one wants to tell me.
We can't tell you. Only the fire can tell you. What do you see?
Logs burning.
Keep looking. What do you see?
Ice. A wall of ice. The wall.
What else?
It's where the wall meets the sea. There's a castle there. There's a mountain. Looks like an arrowhead. The dead are marching past. Thousands of them.
Do you believe me now, Clegane? Do you believe we're here for a reason?
The Lord of Light has a plan for him. However, he does not specify what this plan is. Now, I think the most likely answer is that the Hound is destined to kill his brother, the Mountain. This was foreshadowed in Season 7 when the Hound confronts the Mountain and tells him, "You know who's coming for you, brother." Clegane Pole is such a popular theory in this fandom. I think it's a theory that a lot of people like. I personally would love to see a Hound versus Mountain duel. So, if this really is what Beric thinks is the Hound's destiny, should the Hound fall in battle, I think it is possible that Beric might decide to sacrifice himself so that the Hound can come back to life and fulfill his destiny. And there is an additional piece of foreshadowing from Season 1, which makes me think this theory could actually come true in Season 8. Way back in Season 1, back when Beric Dondarrion was still played by a totally different actor, Ned Stark receives word of the atrocities that the Mountain and his men are committing in the Riverlands, I believe. I believe it's the Riverlands. Point is, Ned finds out about all these bad things that the Mountain is doing, destroying cities, burning them to the ground, etc. And so, Ned asks Beric to bring the Mountain to justice.
I cannot give you back your homes or restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king, Robert. Lord Beric Dondarrion, you shall have the command. Assemble 100 men and ride to Sir Gregor's keep.
As you command.
In the name of Robert of the House Baratheon, the first of his name, King of the Andals and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm, I charge you to bring the king's justice to the false knight Gregor Clegane and all those who shared in his crimes.
This actually leads to the creation of the Brotherhood Without Banners, because after Robert and Ned are both dead, the Brotherhood decides that now they no longer serve a particular king or lord, and that they are now just going to travel around and find people who are committing atrocities against the small folk and bring them to justice. So, way back in season 1, Beric promised Ned he would make sure that the mountain paid for his crimes. And I think Beric could indirectly fulfill that promise by bringing the hound back to life so the hound can kill his brother. Obviously, like I said, this would happen in the show only, but I think it could have potentially been foreshadowed, and it would be a really cool nod to the books. It would also give a reason why Beric has survived this long on the TV show. So guys, let me know what you think about this theory. Do you think that Beric could potentially use the last kiss on the hound? Do you think that potentially Beric could use the last kiss on someone else? Let me know in the comments down below. Please like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. I also have a second channel which is devoted to talking about books, including A Song of Ice and Fire, so if you are interested in subscribing to that as well, the link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, and I hope to see you in the next video.